So the Department of Business has four majors at Drew. So we have an undergraduate business major, finance, accounting, and marketing. And then we also have graduate programs such as a Master's in Science and Finance program, which is housed under the Department of Business. So the way that the majors work is most of them range from 52 to 60 credits. So most of our students have the opportunity to double major in things or double minor in things. We find that things like data science can be a popular minor, especially for students in finance and accounting. But what they wind up doing is for the finance and accounting majors, they'll wind up earning a Bachelor's of Science degree rather than a Bachelor of Arts. And then the business majors as well as the marketing majors earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. Within the business major, we have, I think, 6 total concentrations that students can pursue, ranging from entrepreneurship to information technology. And it gives students a lot of flexibility and options in selecting their curriculum. Fantastic. Yeah, from a curriculum point of view, most of our business majors start off with some of the same curriculum. For example, they take a Fundamentals of Business course, typically in the first year. And then at the 200 and 300 level is where we really differentiate. So a person that's studying, finance, for example, at the 200 level will learn about time value of money, investments, corporate finance, cryptocurrencies, just about everything, right, that's related to asset prices. Whereas a student in marketing at the 200 level, they take an Intro to Marketing course, and that really opens up doors for them to take other courses in things like digital marketing, social media marketing, global marketing, brand strategy. All of these things kind of come together, and it builds on, and all of these areas build on one another that allow the student to kind of graduate with a field of expertise by the end. But most students, when they first come to Drew, they think about, majoring in business, and that's how they start, which is why business is one of the, if not the largest major on campus. But then usually in the second and third year, students start differentiating a lot more in terms of specialty areas that they might want to pursue. So what we typically recommend for students that are interested in business at Drew is taking the BST 106 Fundamentals of Business course. So that's our introductory course that provides a survey of each of the 4 main disciplines within business. So finance, accounting, marketing, and the fourth field is management. How do you run a company? So we recommend that students take that course first, and then from there they can launch into their 200 level and 300 level coursework in specific areas that they want to pursue. There are also other opportunities within the first year for the students to pick up coursework that's helpful to make progress along their business major. They could take an Economics 101 course, which is microeconomics, which counts towards, for example, the accounting major. They could take courses in calculus, for example, which counts towards the finance major. So there's a lot of opportunities to kind of build on things in your very first year at Drew within your major, but we also have a very strong recommendation for folks to also concentrate on your gen eds. You're coming to Drew to explore. You should make yourself open to listening to everything, whether it's anthropology, history. You'll have a language requirement at Drew. We want to combine all those things together at Drew to make you a better student, and that's going to make you a much more adept marketer one day or a much more adept financial accountant the other day. Sure. So one of the most popular ones at Drew is something called the Wall Street Semester. So what that is it's a program that's shared between the Department of Business and the Department of Economics. And what we do is we combine all kinds of things into that semester where students are in New York City, literally on Wall Street, 2 days a week for the full day. They're listening and learning about microeconomics, macro investments, and trying to figure out how the whole Wall Street ecosystem fits together, from its history to what it currently looks like today. So that's one of the most popular ways that students can explore that within the Department of Business, is taking these kinds of experiential learning opportunities as they come up, particularly in junior and senior year. The second area that I think Drew students can get really involved with things at Drew is through the club structure. The Student Managed Investment Fund, for example, is the largest club on campus. On a Tuesday night, they typically have somewhere between 60 and 70 people coming out to hear stock pitches, which is a lot of fun. And this coming fall semester is the first semester that we'll have an accounting club on campus. We're going to bring in speakers from the Big Four accounting agencies, as well as alumni that are working in the field, in order to try to link students to the market in a very beneficial way. But I think the club structure at Drew is really important, and it's another avenue for getting experiential learning opportunities, and you can start early. I've seen lots of first-year students come to fund meetings and get actively involved and make comments on investment presentations. I've seen sophomores get involved and become officers within the fund, as an example. So there's a lot of great opportunities to get involved at Drew, and it enhances the experiential learning component of our curriculum. The third way is through competition. Drew students love to compete. So we have our marketing students every year compete in the National Advertising Association event. We had a team that placed very high actually in that event this past year. Our marketing students also typically compete in the Effie Awards as part of their marketing capstone course, if you will, when they're seniors. And then, on the other side of it, we sent the leaders from the Student Managed Investment Fund to something called the Quinnipiac Game Forum this past spring, which they really enjoyed. They got to interact with people that were managing student funds from colleges and universities across the country. So it was a really great experience. So I think our students really like to get out there and try to learn from the world around them, so they don't just stay on Drew's campus, and we really encourage that as faculty.